Hello, everybody. Again, this is a very requested reading. This is about your past life skills and occupation and how they can be applied today. So you pick a card. That will be your main energy. So let's take a look. I'll have the timestamp for each card below. So if you pick card number 1, 7 of Swords. When we look at this as past life occupation, what I pick up here is a lot of the energy shows either you dealt with gardening, research, botanists is what I'm picking up. And for some of you, this is the study of like trees. You may have been one of those who studied and found out, the ring of the trees, how it grows. There is something connected to that. I picked that up right away. So I go by what I'm picking up here because we're doing a past life occupation and your skills. So I do feel that energy. For a lot of you, there was a lot of research and analytical work. Okay, so I do feel that energy, and a lot of you had to do with trees and the study of nature. All right, so I do feel that. So that could have been like a scientist as well. But there is this thing about connecting now to your ancestors. For some reason down the line, maybe there could be some messages there. I don't know why I'm picking that up. It's reconnecting with your wisdom. So there was a lot of wisdom that people learned from you as well, okay? And this also was a lot of times changing how you viewed things. You always reassessed how you viewed things. So there was a very strong analytical mind with you. And then you dramatically also improved everybody else's well-being somehow. So I do feel that energy. The skills that you have is definitely today that you can apply is writing skills, starting great projects, letting go of the things that that no longer serve a purpose for you. So you are very skilled at adjusting things, reassessing things, and analyzing and detail work. Letting go is what I pick up as a skill for you. This also is good for your love life. Today, your skill can apply this method to your love life. There is something there that is from the past life too that also is connecting to your love life. I don't know why I'm picking that up. So that is also like teamwork, collaborations. Those are your skills, and that those also will apply in your love life. It's going to help you a lot. There is a connection to your ancestors and understanding creation, recognize the value of recycling things from the past to create a more potent and better future. So those are the skills too that you embedded with you, okay? All right, so that's wraps up for card number 1. Now we'll move on to card number 2. You have a major arcana of the moon. Okay. You had some very potent and important past life occupation. What I pick up right away, you were into medicine. You were into medicine. Either you are a healer, spiritual healer, tarot reader, you were very psychic. Okay. This also indicates that you could have been a holistic healer doing holistic medicine, doctor, therapist, or a spiritual consultant. So definitely seeing that skill for you, but also I'm seeing that as an occupation. All right, medicine, healing others, and also your skill is you are able to see the future. You are seeing things and situations very accurately through your intuition. All right, so I do, that is what I pick up. That was your past life occupation. I do feel here that you have the skills of this portal power, stabilizing energy, cutting through to the core of any issues. You're able to clear blockages. You're able to loosen up ties that no longer serve you. You have that, and you can help people with that. You are able to find hidden aspects of yourself in all situations and nuances. You're a person with profound inner depths, okay? And don't be afraid to explore that, all right? Because you have a lot of treasure there. It's like you know how to kind of end karma, and there's repressed emotions, though, here too. It's like teaching others and yourself to strengthen boundaries. You have that skill. Sometimes there's confusion, all right? But you have to cut to the core of the matter and you'll understand. I do feel here also paying attention to also energetic boundaries is your core strength, and cutting ties and things that no longer serve a purpose is very important for you, and it maintains your well-being. All right, you see things very accurately. That's your skill, and you walk away from what no longer serves a purpose. So to apply that skill today is letting go of the past, walking away from things that no longer serve a purpose, and you need to trust and have faith in the universe and in your intuition and your psychic abilities, also your dreams. So that's a powerful message for you, how to apply your skill today and what your skills are and what your occupation was, okay? All right, that's card number 2. Now we are going to move on to card number 3. If you pick card number 3, past life occupation. For a lot of you, I do pick up that a lot of you have either you were a scientist too, teaching or a teacher. Mathematics shows up here too. Also, for some of you were writers. You were able to come up with great fairy tales or write books like Shakespeare did. So that could have been that too. There is someone out there that may have written a fantastic novel of a past world or something like that as well. You have a great imagination. You were also able to trying to express that to others. You were also able to help people to remain serene somehow through your writings, through your teachings. There's an energy here that also you were able to dissolve destructive emotional decisions. That was also a skill for you. I do feel that you also were teaching others. There's a strong sense of teaching through writing, through storytelling, that you were also helping people love and value themselves more. All right. So I do feel that energy. There is an energy here also that you did not like your occupation. You switched it to, there was like a side job that you were doing as well. So for some of you, this was like teaching others something, but then at the same time, like a teacher. And the other job was maybe like a side thing that you were writing books, novels. So yeah, you would definitely taught people virtual reality, like about their dreams, fairy tales, magical kingdoms, things like that. So I do pick that energy up. Today, I mean, your skills are being able to be prosperous. You can always find a strong flow of prosperity. All right. So I do feel that energy, always being able to come up with a second source of income if you really want to. The thing is, you're able to heal this loving yourself more. It's like you're working always. Your skill is on being able to accept who you are, make some kind of changes, replacing bitterness and self-doubt, even though you feel maybe sometimes, you're working on your self-esteem. So you have that ability to help people overcome that, and the same with you. So it's like when you accept yourself, connect to universal love, you can then give love out to others and receive it as well. For some of you, this was like you were fighting issues for females, like female rights. Whether you're a man or a woman watching this, you were like fighting maybe this kind of feeling that maybe you weren't able to succeed in your career or your occupation because of being a woman, for example, or you were discriminated because you were a man somehow. There was a sense of discrimination that you had as well. And today you're trying to heal that part as well. And you have the skill to do so. Your skills also are lessons and blessings. Okay. So the lessons that you learn, the decisions that you make become lessons and blessings as well. So that's a very good energy, and prioritizing things. You're always weighing out options. So that is a skill that you have today too. And you'll be able to like work 2 jobs at the same time and balance things. And that brings you some kind of prosperity. All right. So yeah, that's for you. All right. So now we're going to move on to card number 4. If you pick card number 4, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups. For your past occupation, for a lot of you, had to do with you were somehow a healer and you were dealing with children. So this could be teaching children, protecting children, helping out children somehow. For a lot of you, there was, and also therapy, I want to say. For some of you, you were writing, writing, or you dealt with religion and spirituality. For some of you, you were priests or nuns or belonged to some kind of religious domination. It was very strongly indicated here. Your spiritual beliefs were very, very strong. A lot of you, there you could have been also a philosopher, someone who was writing like theology as well. Okay, for a lot of you, also dealt with spiritual occupation, like a yoga master, a guru. All right, so I do feel that energy. You during your life also had karmic relationships that you had to deal with. Okay, and that is what you're bringing in today. Karmic relationships. You were very adaptive though, and the skills that you have now, you were very adaptive and adjust to new places and new situations very easily. You are very protective as well. You do hold on to the past somehow, and there is a message here that in this lifetime too, that you could be also helping children. Okay, so that could be a life calling. Energy shielding is important as well. And strengthening protection, that's your strength and skill too. You always will find a way out of your obstacles. Those are your skills as well, and being able to neutralize bad energy. Okay, so I do feel that energy. Karmic relationships is something you're bringing into this life though too, because you've helped too many people, or there's a connection with children. Okay, I do feel like yoga is very important. Maybe you were a yoga master, so I do feel that energy. The skills that you have, and what I do feel is spirituality and religion is very strong in this world, in your skills now that you maybe not realize. So this is like a spiritual career or your religious beliefs. You could be writing about it, or helping out children for some reason. You are forming a lot of karmic relationships is what I feel. You have a lot of that energy. So you can also be able to break that cycle. For a lot of you, will connect with your karmic love because of this reason, and your skills and occupation today. All right, so that wraps it up for your past life occupation and your skills. All right, see you next Friday for another special pick a card reading. Bye for now.